Companies are like people. They operate according to a particular set of principles, a set of attitudes. They have their own character, their own personality. They set out with clear goals and ambitions, and they refine and develop their philosophy, their culture, and their way of dealing with others. But of course they're not individuals, they're made up of hundreds, perhaps thousands of people, all with their own characters and idiosyncrasies. For all these characters to contribute to the company's success, there needs to be a common purpose, a way of behaving in which all these separate individuals complement one another to produce the best results for everyone, for themselves, for the company, and for every organisation with which it has dealings.
For a company, it is of utmost importance that all employees do have shared values and that they live and work according to those shared values, regardless of their nationality, regardless of the rank they have on a vessel or the position they have in a shore organization. The shared values are the basis for the existence and the future of our company.
What are those values? Well, they're respect, loyalty, competence, accountability, and passion.
What do they mean? Let's begin with respect.
Respect is a core value for Colombia. We need to respect our colleague, we need to respect the seafarer, we need to respect the environment, we need to respect rules and regulations, we need to respect the client.
Respect can be generated definitely from a top-down approach that the management has to show other individuals in our organization how to treat other people.
Senior people are judged on how they treat junior people.
It's something you earn by your own behavior, and this is normally being done. Treat people like you want to be treated yourself.
It makes sense. If we treat each other with respect, we feel and work more comfortably together. We want others to trust us, and we want to know that we can trust them. We're all working to achieve the same goals, and that'll be easier if we give one another mutual support. Which brings us to our next value, loyalty.
We can show loyalty to the company by doing the best we can, irrespective of the conditions that we find ourselves. Times may be hard, market may be bad, but if we all conduct ourselves in a correct manner for the benefit of the company and each other, then we are demonstrating loyalty.
Loyalty is about creating a team that thinks and behaves in a very similar way, and a team that respects the company values in general.
The company supports its employees during good days and bad days. This has been widely acknowledged by everyone. It's only fair that the company would expect similar support and loyalty from its own staff.
By stressing the two-way nature of loyalty and respect, it's pretty clear the company is acknowledging that it depends on its employees as much as they do on it. So what exactly are those employees bringing to the party?
If you are competent, you are able to take decisions because you have reasons to do so, because you know what you are doing. If you are able to take a decision, you are also willing to take the responsibility for those decisions, and this shows competence.
Well, life is not all about turning up on time and leaving on time, whether you are an office employee or whether you are a seafarer. Work is all about doing your job right, doing it in a competent way.
Competency can be taken as having the skills and the training to do a job. But for Colombia, it's not only that. Competency is doing the same job correctly every single time. Therefore, it's not an act, it's a habit.
Perhaps the thing that brings all these aspects together to make competence a true reality is a real individual commitment and having the right attitude to others and to the company. If you're competent, it doesn't just mean being skillful at something. Yes, you have the skills, but the attitudes you bring to your work matter just as much. You know what you're responsible for delivering. And that brings us to our next value, accountability.
Anything that is not done perfectly well creates an opportunity to do it better next time. Let's be open about the things that don't go so well, share it with others, be open about it, and let us all learn from it as we move forward.
Accountable employees admit their mistakes. Accountable people make sure that they admit the mistakes and they move on, correcting their actions and making sure they don't reoccur.
Where we give people responsibility to undertake tasks, they must realise that they are fully accountable for the success of that task or otherwise.
So far then, there's respect, loyalty, competence and accountability. And there's just one more. On the surface, it might seem different, a less familiar corporate value than the others perhaps, but it's just as important. It's passion.
Passion is about liking your job. Passion is about making sure that you love what you are doing.
We spend a great deal of our time being at work. Our future and the well-being of our families depend on the success of the company. So let's do what we do with love, with care, with passion.
If I wake up in the morning, I should not think I'm going to work. I should think I'm going to do something which I enjoy for the rest of the day.
Passion in the end brings all our values together. The respect, the loyalty, the accountability and the competence.
Passion is like the glue that holds it all together. Yeah.
If you and everyone around you gives and receives respect and loyalty, is competent, accountable and passionate about what you do, the job will be easier and the rewards will be greater.
If everybody works in accordance with those shared values we have at Columbia, then I'm very sure that we will be the #1 ship management company.